Hi everyone, it's Chris, aka Lady Taka, and it is November 23rd, which happens to be Doctor Who Day. So I've got the one of the few shirts I've paid full price for because it was so detailed with all these doctors on it. Doesn't have the newest doctor on it, but I did order it before he premiered. So, and this is my haul video for this week, just 1 week. And the theme is definitely Christmas and bird. I think pretty much covers most of the items. So I went to the Silver Creek Thrift, and for $1 each, I got 4 of these really fun glasses. They're called kitchen fountain soda. It says, pour half full of your favorite soft drink, add 2 large spoons of ice cream, and then sit and sip. But cool little frosted glasses, so I'll sell the set together. And then Tuesday, I went to the St. Vinny's in Gwyn because they were having buy one, get one. Basically everything was half off of their Christmas. So the first thing I got, which I did take some of her frilliness off already because an angel tree topper, she'll be a rather large one. So her mark says 75 cents so it's over half of that. So good deal. I have to see what this wiring is here. There was something she was holding in her hand, and I have to see if it's actually part of the arm or if I can just cut it off yet. She does have the weirdest wings, though, and I don't think I'll be able to reuse them for stone wings, but I might be able to use them for a different project. And then on the angel theme, I guess for like $1.50 at most, got 3 of these angels that obviously go together. We got a ludist, I guess accordion, and then violin. And they did a really nice job on the eyes, although they could have put a darker pupil in. They are a little creepy up close, but since you usually see them far away. But I thought that was a good deal for the half off. So basically $1.50 for all 4 of my angels. And then this is probably what I'm going to keep at least for this Christmas are these salt and pepper shakers, which I guess I paid 50 cents for. They are Frosty and Crystal from the Frosty the Snowman where he meets Crystal movie. I've never seen a crystal, like an actual licensed thing. And they are licensed on the bottom. So that's cool. So definitely going to use them for Christmas display this year for me. We'll see if I end up selling them or not. And then I think she counted this among my Christmas, but it's not really Christmas. It's a little like gnome guy. But it's a Mount St. Helens ash made thing. Okay, I need to re-glue that on apparently. So we have this. Put that to the side so I remember to re-glue the felt on that. And then, unfortunately, they had these together, so I thought they were a set. And then when I looked them up, this is a good Fitz and Floyd piece, and this is just a random shelf elf shaker. So they had to put them together as a set. Now I'm like wishing I'd looked it up while I was in the store to see if they had these Santa Baker actually there, and they just separated them. But if not, I'll just list it as a replacement part because someone could have broken their oven. But it's a really cute, like, Christmas cookware thing. And then, if nothing else, he does function as a shelf sitter either way, so someone could use it as just a nice little elf. And then couldn't leave Santa out, so this also was the 75 cents was my general price tag that I found. This is a Holiday Creations 1999 Santa, and he is a shelf sitter Santa. So he's got his glasses and his holly. He didn't hold anything. There's no glue residue in his hands, but he would sit in a shelf nicely. And then the one thing that was priced the highest at $3, and I did test it. It does light up. All it doesn't have sound, but it just lights up inside, all for him being in the refrigerator. This one is called Raiding the Fridge. It doesn't have its insert, but it did have the original box cover. And it says cold milk and cookies for Santa inside. So that was really cute for $1.50. It's from 1993, and it's so creatively done. The wiring in the back spells it out. I love that kind of detail. Like if you're going to put a year on something, make it not initially noticeable. Yeah, that's pretty cool. All right. And then I didn't have much success today outside of St. Christopher's Bazaar. Went all the way up to St. Vinny's in Ishpeming, and while they had more Christmas ornaments out, they didn't have their usual amount, and there just wasn't anything that I wanted, where they're usually like a quarter or 50 cents, but they didn't even have an angel to buy. Normally I find at least one of those. In fact, one of my memories on Facebook today was one of my find videos from 5 years ago, and I found like 3 in one day there. I do have 5 weeping angels left in my Etsy shop. 4 are the tree toppers. One's the one with a music box built in, because I didn't realize I had a music box when I bought it. So consider your shelf as a weeping angel for Doctor Who. But all of them are the TARDIS key variant ones, because none of them wanted to do this with their hands. So they all have one of their hands holding the TARDIS key. And then today's St. Christopher's sale, the disappointment in Dad's face when we walked in for what was supposed to be like a baked goods bazaar thing, and all they had was pies. Whole pies. He was so sad. So we drove all the way to the American Legion in West Ishpeming, because they supposedly had goodies, and really they didn't have much either, but at least they had like a little pile you could choose from, make a donation. So we got at least breakfast out of it. So I did the rummage sale section, which was bigger than I thought it was going to be, so I was happy on my end. And I donated $8 for this. So I grabbed the 4 empty boxes, jewelry boxes. So I figure I paid like a quarter a piece for those. And then I grabbed these gloves because I wanted something to cushion some of my breakables, but they're also just really cute gloves with like bison on them, and would be good emergency gloves in the car if you forgot yours. They are actually quite comfy. So figured those were worth 50 cents to $1 on their own. And then I grabbed a smaller puzzle, 300-piece puzzle, so that way I have a break if I get a really complicated puzzle and I need to reset for sanity. Sometimes you get a really hard puzzle and then you don't do puzzles for months. So it's got a cute toucan, very colorful. And then I got their breakable section, and I was very good. I only got 1 big item and then a couple small items, and I left some other things that looked interesting, but they look like a hassle to pack, and I'm willing to do the hassle to pack this, because I've never sold one of these ones before, and his beak is actually complete. It's not shipped, but this green and yellow ducky swan kind of thing. I think it's more duck, because that feels like more of a duck bill than a swan, but it is a hull, Hull. It is marked in there. It's hard to see on camera, but I figured that was worth $3 to $4. And then I couldn't resist a lovely piece of glassware. This is actually a teal. I'm going to assume it doesn't have its label, but it's definitely hand blown. This looks a lot like some pilgrim designs that I've seen before. I still have to research whether it is, but it does look like pilgrim glass to me. But it's definitely been pressed in the pattern, but it's showing up more blue on camera than it's like teal though in real life. And then the last thing I grabbed was this cute little donkey planter. I only let myself grab 1 planter. It was this or this giant skunk thingy. So I went with the tinier, easier to ship one. It could also be a horse. It does seem to have one of those collars on. So it could also just be a horse that just looks really sick at the moment. So it's either a horse, a donkey, or a burro or something, but kind of has like a trowel behind it for the planter. So I will put my links for my Etsy and eBay Trashkateer Treasure stores below. Again, if I said something was going on sale and you'd like it, just comment below and I'll tell you which site it ended up on. Thanks for watching.